What's up? It's your big brother Trend. Don't change this video because what I'm about to tell you, man, I just want to know your opinion on it. All right. Um, I don't know about you, but once upon a time when I was growing up, like in my teen years and in my young adult years, I always thought that I would be famous. I don't know why. It was just like I want to be famous. You know what I'm saying? Did you think like that when you was growing up? You just thought you was gonna be like this celebrity or something like that, and still to this day, like you not really famous. You not famous like you thought you would be. That's how I am right now. Okay, like I thought I would be famous, but I'm not really famous. And you know what? I am so freaking glad that I am not famous. I am so joyful that I am not famous. I'm happy about it. I am so happy that God did not make me famous, man, like that, because that shit will drive me crazy. All right? Because it's bad enough as it is now for me right now being normal. You know what I mean? And nowadays, man, I have to stay low key because I don't know, for some strange reason. I don't know why, y'all. But for some strange reason, people become obsessed with me, man. Like, obsessed. And when I say obsessed, I mean every letter of the word obsessed with me. And I didn't never know it was called obsession until I started to see, like, people's behaviors, the way they treat me, even though they do like me. You feel me? It's like I will come in contact with so many people, or I've come in contact with so many people on my journey that so-called like me, they want the best for me, but they also have this dark side to them to where it's like they hate me and they say things to me that people that really like me would never ever say. You know, it's like the most hate. I've heard some of the most hateful, most cynical, the most heartbreaking stuff said to me from somebody who once upon a time admired me and they liked me and they was laughing with me and we was sitting down eating together and we went on trips together, and then they turn around and they switch it on you, and it's like, what the world? Why did this happen? Come to find out, people are obsessed. You know what I mean? And I don't know if you be going through this, but I just came from outside. I had to go and get me some lunch or whatever. And when I go outside, like most of the time, even though I don't need to wear a hat because all my hair is grown in to the best of its abilities. Yeah, my hairline it's pretty straight, right? You know, I'm not hiding nothing. But I always like to put on some extra stuff when I go outside, like a hat, glasses, and I dress like not like normal people. Like I always try to dress awkward. You know what I mean? Like I'm like Punky Brewster or something. You know what I mean? Like I dress tacky and I do stuff different like that because if people find out who I am, like my personality and my character and like how different I really am, it's like they will start looking at me and they will start figuring out that they like me. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I try so hard to try to stay out of the spotlight when it comes down to meeting people. You feel me? But it's just, sometimes it's unavoidable. I don't know if you felt like that. And like I said, I don't want to come off like I'm cocky. I'm not cocky. I'm not arrogant or nothing. The only reason why people be doing this to you is because when they know you different and you not like the norm, you not like the trend, and you don't do everything that everybody else do, it's like you become a target for people because they can't figure you out. And people like what they can't have. You feel me? So if you are the type of person that you are really likable, but you make it to where people can't get in with you good, they will start to like you anyway. It's weird. It's crazy. These people are weirdos. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever have somebody that they watch you, they following you on your page, they might come out the blue and send you a message or something, and they act like they know what's going on in your life and stuff. They know what you did last summer. Like, it's like they build a whole idea in their imagination about you, and you haven't even told them nothing about you. They just completely looking off your social media page and building this fantasy world about you. This is how you know people be obsessed with you. Like, ladies, if you have like a guy he's just trying to beat you to the punch. He's just trying to tell you about yourself. He's just trying to act like he knows what you like. He knows where you want to go. He knows what you like in a man. And you know what I'm saying? It's just like, he's just like he plays this role of this genie, or he acts like he's God, and he know exactly how to make you happy because he know how you think, and he know your feelings, and he know why you put this on and that on. And you just be like, how do you know all this shit? It's because, man, they be obsessed with you, man. They be obsessed with you. And it's kind of like you got to stay low key nowadays just to be safe. Like, you got to stay low key. Like, you can't even be letting people know what you're doing, where you're going, what you about to do. You can't be letting people know none of that stuff. You got to stay private almost, because if you are a likable person, again, if you are likable, if you different from everybody else and you know you different, it will naturally attract people to you that want to try to possess you. People that will want to try to take you over. They will want to try to make you theirs because they see that you're not anybody else's. People can just look and see who is taken by storm and who ain't. In other words, people can just look at, like, when you, like, if I seen a chick outside and she was by herself and she was like at a distance or something like that, and I wasn't close enough to see whether or not she was married, I can just tell by the way she moving and her mannerisms, by the way she throwing her hair, by how many times she on her phone, her smile, her walk. I can just tell just by that if she got somebody in her life or not that's like a man. I can just tell just by that. And this is what people do. They can read you. So they automatically know, like, if they automatically know if you are somebody else's. They automatically know if you're not messing with a lot of people because you don't act like everybody else. And so I don't act like everybody else, man. Like, I don't act like everybody else. Like, one thing about me, I am highly, and I'm not putting myself on a pedestal. This is just what I know from what other people tell me. I'm highly super sophisticated. I'm very super sophisticated. You know what I'm saying? Most women who've come in contact with me hate me for that. Like, because I'm like a big puzzle and they can't figure me out. Do I try to act like a puzzle? No. It's just that they don't be smart enough. You feel me? Like, I always run into women, you know what I'm saying, who are just not on my level of intelligence. And if they think that they are, I'll test them, they'll get with me, and then their emotions will be out of order. They'll go crazy, or they'll throw a temper tantrum or something like that. Like, I just recently, this girl just came out of the blue. Now, mind you, this same girl has always been hitting me up every other few months. And I don't pay her no mind because I'm just like you. You know, I just be like, man, I ain't got time. Like, I already know I got to be low key because as soon as I open the door up a little bit, as soon as I just act like I'm interested, she gonna get obsessed. I already know it. It's normal for these weirdos. So, like, I actually started talking to the girl. One day she texted me and I was just open that day. I was just feeling good about everything that day. I just conversating with her and then she was like, you don't know who I am? I think you blocked me one time before. And when she said that, I already knew it was like a Decepticon. I already knew, like, she probably right because I do be blocking people left and right. Blah, 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 blah. I do be doing it. Because once you get on my nerve, once you trigger me one time and it's some shit that I really don't like and you think that I like it or you think that you being cute, you gone. Slice and dice, you gone. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not debating with you. I'm not trying to reason out anything. I don't owe you anything. You gone. Leave me alone. So she comes back into my life and she's like, yeah, well, I think you might have blocked me, but you can find me on Facebook though. So I'm sitting here thinking, how the hell she know that I blocked her? If I did, I forgot. But then she still knows that I can find her on Facebook. So basically, this chick done probably tried to search me on all social media platforms, right? And then she don't finally realize that she has an open door through Facebook, but she never hits me up on Facebook or whatever the case may be. This chick shot me an email. I think she shot me an email to get in contact with me, but she probably knew I was on Facebook, and she's like, it's weird. Like, and so I'm starting to talk to her. Then now I got a phone number. Now we texting and stuff. Then she's like, I'm gonna fly and come and see you. I'm like, okay, hey, I'm basically like, well, you can come out here. I mean, I ain't necessarily say I was gonna see you, but you, like, that's all right. I just want to come out there and see what it's like out there. Anyway, I'm thinking about moving. I need to get away from here. I stay with my mom and them. And I'm just like, first sign, red flag right there. I'm like, I ain't say nothing else. I don't judge nobody. I don't judge nobody's situation. Anyway, back to the story. Resume. So, yeah. So I started talking to this chick or whatever, right? And so she's like, she's gonna fly out here, and now she's excited because she's like, I booked it, and she sends me like a screenshot of she booked it and stuff like that. And next thing you know, she's like saying something like she starts to take it like more personally now. Like she's like personal with me. Like she's good now. She's entitled now. So she's sending me these personal messages and stuff. And she's sending me pictures of her body and how she looks. She's comfortable now. She's accomplished something. She actually got my attention. So she's like, she's talking like it's going into like a almost sexual conversation. So I was like, listen, where is this going? I was like, where is this going? What do you want for this? I just want to see what she's gonna say. So I'm like, what do you want from this? She was like, what do you mean? And I'm just like, what when you come here, what do you want? And then she said something like, do you want me to get an Airbnb, or do you want me to get my own room? Because I can. I'm just like, okay, I get it now. Basically, what she's saying in between the lines is that she wants to have some type of connection with me, I would say, for lack of terms, okay, for better use of PG purposes. She's like, well, okay, I get it. So I'm like, so you want a soul? Well, I say, you want a soul tie with me? She was like, yes. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, cool. She was like, you want one with me? And I'm like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And so the conversation just goes all sexual. You know what I'm saying? It just gets all sexual to where it got to a point where, you know what I'm saying, she was like, you want this? Like, you want this? Do you want some of this? It's like, it's good too. It's good. And ha, laugh and giggle. And I just stopped texting after a while because it was just getting boring. It just boring me. You know what I'm saying? I get bored when it started to, when I get bored when somebody starts to want to talk sexually on text messages and stuff. Even though I might be a sexual person, low key, but I don't want to sit here and feel like a complete, like, porno star, or I don't want to be like a freaking sex addict while I'm talking on the phone. To me, that's like unprofessional to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the type of guy to be like, baby, let me see more pictures. Let me see another picture. Baby, take your clothes off. Baby, let me see pictures. Baby, if I say it one time, then that's it. It's just like, I'm not going to sit here like some bot and just keep trying to like be sexual with you. Like, I'm thirsty for you. So I just stopped talking to her. And so after I stopped talking to her for like 24 hours, she's still texting. You available? Is you free? And then she calls my phone like randomly. She's like, why you didn't answer the text? I'm asking, like, I got something to ask you. I'm just like, boo, I'm doing something right now. I'm doing something with my buddy right now. We is busy doing something right now. Like, okay, all right, I'll just wait till you respond. So I forgot about it still. This is like 48 hours went by, so I still didn't respond. And she sends me these chain messages like, you wasted my money. I knew you was a mama's boy. That's why them demons be on you now. You ain't and you this and that. You old home wrecker and da-da-da. And she started telling me stuff that what she thought about my personal life. And that's why your baby mama and this and that and that. All the truth came out of this demon. You feel me? All the truth came out of her because she basically exposed herself just like everybody else do. She basically exposed herself and showed how she was obsessed with me. And the obsession had taken over her to the point that she could not just be patient and just wait on me to respond to her. You feel me? And she's not the only one. I don't blame her. I'm not going to say her name or anything, but I've had that happen so many times now to where it's like I literally conceal myself and stay low-key private on purpose. Like I don't post on social media present moments where I'm at. I don't post the locations where I'm at. I don't post the restaurants. I barely even post anything about myself on social media nowadays, period. If I do post something on social media, it'd be like a reel or it'd be like something positive or something like that. But I'd be too afraid to let people know because the only thing they gonna do when you let them know something, they gonna keep tabs on it. Put that in the file box. I'm gonna put that in the file box right there. She did that. Yeah, that was on Wednesday. They're gonna write it on their calendar and stuff. Gonna put it on their dry erase board. Yeah. These people got a whole file of you, studying you, investigating with you. They got their magnifying glass. He got a Nike shirt on today, but I know that ain't the real Nike. How you know that ain't the real Nike? Because the other Nike, it was on the left side and it was upside down. See, he got the real Nike on today. That's my baby. I love him. Let me see what he doing. Like, these people become so obsessed with you, it's almost weird. It gets weird. And this is like I say, man, this is why I don't have no friends right now. This is why I be single. This is why I be alone a lot. This is why I don't have no family around, nobody, nothing. Because it's like, when you let people close to you, it's like you finally let them inside who you are and in your life. It's like they trip on you like quickly, don't they? It's like they turn to a different type of person and it don't be pretty. Like I've had some people come around me who I thought would be cool. And then they get around me and start cussing me out. Start saying slick shit. Start saying sassy shit to me. Start saying I'll be playing it off like, right. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm sitting here listening, like I just let this girl, I just hung out with this dude or, I just hung out with whoever. I just hung out with them right now in this moment. Like, and they came to me, low key type came to me. And I let them in my life a little bit. If I let them in my life a little bit, it's like they get under my wings. It's like they come to my table. It's like they come inside what I got going on with my life. And it's like they just throw the most shade. And it be like, where is this coming from? So it gotta be an obsession. Because who would come back to somebody after they done been with them before and they didn't want them? You feel me? Like, for instance, like, you know how people keep coming back into your life over and 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 over again. And you just be like, when are they? And then every time they come back, they're always sassy and I've been watching you and I can tell you going through something. I haven't even talked to you. I ain't even talked to you. I don't even be thinking about you like that. You ain't even on my mind. But you be on their mind. How you still be on their mind, right? How you still be on their mind and you ain't even thinking about these Decepticons? Huh? And again, man, this is why I stay low-key now. This is why I stay low-key because people get obsessed with me, man. Like, they never seen a guy like me, bro. I'm super sophisticated, bro. I'm intelligent. Like, I'm peaceful. I'm a good dude. But at the same time, I'm not no punk at all, period. Like, I ain't scared to stand up. And that be my problem, because I know if I do lash out, it won't be pretty. And that's what I try to keep myself from doing. I try to keep myself from breaking somebody's neck. I try to keep myself from beating somebody up. You feel me? You know what I mean? I try to keep myself from going to the precinct, for real. For real. And I already know, like, if you let too many people come around you that take your kindness for granted and shit like that, and if you keep letting them do it, if you like me, bro, you got a temper, bro, like a temper, and that shit, when that shit cut loose, bro, it'll be something that you will regret doing. So that's why me personally, that's why I stay low key. I stay to myself. I try to keep it calm, but deep in my mind, I can blank so bad. But I be letting these bots just think that they got power. You know, I let them think they got power. I let them think they winning, but they really stupid. You feel me? Like, because people that's obsessed with you, they so stupid, they don't even know you can actually see what they doing. But they think that they actually got an upper hand on you or something like, oh, I'm outsmarting him, or he need me, he owe me. They think that they really smart, but they really kind of like low IQ, dumb, kind of they slow. But they when they get that 5 minutes of fame, like I call it 5 minutes of fame, when they get that 5 minutes of fame to where they got that little leverage over you to talk down on you or to try to make you feel bad because they can't get what they want from you or they can't possess you, you will see the truth about who you dealing with right there in that 5 minutes of fame. And you'll just be like, I see who you is now. I see who this nigga is right here. I see this nigga, okay. I feel you. Yeah, I feel you. Okay. And you just be like, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. See, and at that point, they done lost with God. At that point, if you chosen, if you anointed, if you blessed, at that point, they done exposed themselves to God. It's over. Now what's going to happen is God is going to take back the power from them and give it all back. See what God going to do? God going to give them the double portion of trouble that they trying to bring on you. He going to put it back in their life, because that's when God, they showing themselves to God, like, because they not with God, because God is with you. God said that anybody who, if the world hates you, is because they hate me, because you are not of the world and I pulled you away from the world. So if they mad at you because they like you and they have become obsessed with you, but they freak out, trip out, slip out, act out, foul out, then they got to go to the bench. You know what I'm saying? Or they got to go on the inside and pack it up. And it's time for them to get ready to go, because God about to bring somebody new into your life, man, like your big bro Tran. If this resonated with you, man, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. Yeah, man, I just feel like, you got to be low key nowadays. And like, that's why I'm ready to move, man. Like, that's why I'm ready to move. I'm about to switch locations on them now, bro, because I don't even think I can even stay around where I stay at no more, because people start to know you too much. You feel me? But as soon as I get my funds and stuff straight, y'all gonna see me on the video in another place. Zoom! I'm be gone, bro. Gone. So thank y'all so much for tuning in, man. Thank you for liking this video. If you liked it, make sure you comment below. Yeah, subscribe. Leave your opinion below. Let me know what you think. Share this video with a friend if you got another friend out there, got people that's obsessed with them, because this ain't just you. I be going through it too. I just be thinking I'll be the only one to be tripping because I'm a guy. Like, man, these people weirdos out here nowadays. They bots. Other than that, man, make sure you contribute to my channel if you stand up for the cause I believe in. The link's gonna be below. I got my Stripe. I got my PayPal down there. If you want to donate to your big brother Trend, man, y'all know I take it seriously. I would appreciate it. Other than that, y'all stay blessed, man. Keep God first, man. Peace.